The Four Emperors, which make up one of the three great powers, are a group of four pirates considered to be the most notorious and powerful captains in the world. Currently, the Emperors are Red-Haired Shanks, Blackbeard, Straw-Hat Luffy, and Buggy the Star Clown, Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido of the Beasts are the former known members. The Yonko are the four most powerful pirates in the world of One Piece. They rule the New World with incredible authority, and even the Navy fears getting involved with them directly. They are some of the strongest characters in the entire world of One Piece, and much of that is down to their powerful HAKI. Almost all the members of the Yonko are blessed with tremendous HAKI, however, the control that each Yonko has over this skill varies. So far, fans have seen most Yonko use HAKI at a very high level, but only a few of them can declare themselves to be among the very strongest. The Four Emperors are not typically allies, nor are they strictly enemies of one another. Rather, the four prefer to remain autonomous under most circumstances. The Emperors have historically individually resided within the second half of the Grand Line, known as the New World, exerting impressive influence and control over dozens of other pirate crews and self-governing islands. Compared to antagonistic individuals and groups the Straw Hat Pirates face earlier in the series, the Emperors serve as a far bigger threat during the second half of the One Piece series, most notably in the Whole Cake Island Saga and Wano Country Saga, where Big Mom and Kaido serve as the respective main antagonists. Before we get to ranking, you must press that subscribe button. Whenever I upload, you will be notified immediately. Now let's begin. 7th Emperor on our list is Buggy. Buggy is a weak fool who became an emperor because the world government thought that he was the leader of the Cross Guild. If you don't know what the Cross Guild is, the Cross Guild is an organization that places bounties on the heads of Marines. The people who run the organization is Mihawk and Crocodile. Basically, the world government thought that Mihawk and Crocodile were working under Buggy. That's why they made Buggy an emperor. Currently Buggy has no confirmed HAKI. The 6th Emperor on our list is Big Mom. Big Mom is one of the former Yonko and certainly among the strongest characters in the entire world. She was an unstoppable force until recently, and her acts of terror had earned her a bounty of 4.388 billion berries. Big Mom uses her powerful devil fruit called the Soru Soru no Mi, however, she also possesses very strong HAKI. She has all three forms of HAKI that she can use very high level. Big Mom is also capable of using the advanced version of Conqueror's HAKI. Sadly, fans did not see her use this skill much at all during her fight against Kid and Law. While this decision was rather bizarre from the author, the only conclusion that fans can come to is that Big Mom relies more on her devil fruit ability than her HAKI. 5th Emperor is Blackbeard. Blackbeard is one of the strongest characters in the world of One Piece, and he rose to the throne of Yonko at some point during the 2-year timeskip. This happened especially after the events of the Pirate Island unfolded during the Rocky Port incident. Blackbeard possesses two incredible devil fruits, namely the Gura Gura no Mi and the Yami Yami no Mi. Both of these devil fruits are incredible in their own ways and the strongest among their particular classes. While he has very powerful devil fruits, the strength of his HAKI has not been revealed in the story just yet. Blackbeard will have overpowered HAKI, given that he has great ambition. However, so far, fans have not seen much of it, which means that for now, an accurate measure of his HAKI cannot be given. 4th Emperor is Luffy. Luffy recently became one of the Yonko, and it goes without saying that he's among the very strongest pirates in the world of One Piece. On top of having a legendary devil fruit, Luffy also has overpowered HAKI. He has advanced all three forms of his HAKI, and his ability to infuse Conqueror's HAKI is only getting stronger. Luffy's HAKI was able to keep up against Kaido, and that is a telling sign of the strength of it. However, Luffy's HAKI was still weaker than that of Kaido. This was evident during their clash, and, eventually, Luffy's devil fruit helped him edge the Yonko out. Nonetheless, Luffy still has a lot of room to grow, and, by the end of the story, his HAKI will likely be the strongest. 3rd Emperor is Kaido. Kaido was also one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea until the conclusion of the Wano arc, where he lost his battle to Luffy. He was the strongest creature in the world and among the Yonko, named to be the strongest. Kaido had an incredibly overpowered mythical zone devil fruit that let him transform into a dragon. However, he didn't just rely on this fruit. Kaido had a tremendously overpowered HAKI. In fact, he had advanced all forms of his HAKI, and his control over Conqueror's HAKI infusion was immense. In fact, his Conqueror's HAKI was a level above that of Luffy and far more refined. Even when Luffy was in his Nika state, it was quite easy to see that Kaido still reigned supreme when it came to HAKI. The second emperor is Whitebeard. Whitebeard was the strongest man in the world prior to his death and one of few people who could stand neck and neck with Roger. Whitebeard's power as well as his title stem from his devil fruit, which is said to be strong enough to destroy the entire world. However, that certainly does not mean that he has weak HAKI. Whitebeard had tremendously powerful HAKI, especially back in his prime days. During his clash against Roger, his HAKI was seen to be immensely overpowered. That said, this HAKI was likely weaker than that of Roger, as he was not able to defeat him in combat despite having an overpowered devil fruit up his sleeve. Nonetheless, his HAKI was certainly very strong. Number 1 emperor with the strongest HAKI is Shanks. Shanks is one of the current 4 emperors and a master of HAKI. He is incredibly powerful despite not having a devil fruit ability in just one arm. Shanks has advanced all forms of HAKI, and his control over both future sight observation HAKI and Conqueror's HAKI infusion is the best that fans have seen in the story so far. Shanks can see more than 10 seconds of the future, which is simply stunning, and, on top of it, his Conqueror's HAKI is strong enough to knock out a pirate worth 3 billion berries in a single blow. What's even more surprising is the fact that Shanks has not even gone all out yet, which means the true power of his HAKI is still unseen. It is highly likely that his HAKI is comparable to that of Roger, given that he is his apprentice, after all, and he also uses his fighting style. Undoubtedly, so far, Shanks has the strongest HAKI among all Yonko in One Piece. What are your thoughts? Did I miss anything? If I did miss anything about the emperors, leave your answers in the comments section below, and I would really appreciate it if you press that subscribe button.